Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we are going to be doing Shikamaru and Asuma's ghost. So it's that moment, where Shikamaru's, lighting the lighter, about to put that Akatsuki member up in flames. Can't remember his name now. Hidan. Yeah. So really cool moment in Naruto. So let's go. I'm on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. So we'll start with Shikamaru's nose, right? So the two characters are sort of facing to the left, right? So they're in profile. So I like to start with the noses with characters in profile. So let's go. Center point of my page is about here. We'll just come down over to the right a little bit. So we're below halfway. And then we'll do the nose for Shikamaru. So let's go. We'll go diagonal. We got this kind of, like a letter L. Right? Like a capital letter L. And then you have a nostril, sort of here. And then his brow comes out from the top of his nose, like so. Then I go around for his forehead, right? So if we know, we know where his brow is, right? So that means his eyebrow will come out from there. So the eyebrow comes out from the brow. That's why it's called the eyebrow. So it sort of ticks out and curves down. It's got a little kink in it. It's not like a straight line. And then this comes across the top and gets thinner as we go back. And I'm going to just color it in black. Like so. Right, so then top eyelid then. Bring it across. Here he's got sort of, very sort of small eyes, I would say. Then curves down here. And then his pupil, real small, like so. So it's like a skinny circle. It's an ellipse because we're looking at him from the side, right? So ellipse is a circle that's sort of turned in perspective. It's like, if you had this circle here and you sort of turned it like that. So that circle looks a lot skinnier to the eye, right? Until it eventually disappears. Right, like that. So that's what's happening to his iris there. Like it's being turned away from us. So we can't see it as a circle. It's very skinny. Anyway, let's talk. So we can see like a little bit of his bottom eyelid, sort of there. Not much though. And maybe his eyelash sticks out a little bit from the front of his eye. And then top eyelid line comes across here. And maybe comes down like that. Right, so we'll go down and finish the front of his face, okay? So we'll do his top lip, diagonal here, curves around, like so. So you'll notice the line of the face, and then steps out, steps back in, and then we'll go down for his chin. Okay, his mouth kind of comes in from this section here, comes in and just down like that. So he's not impressed. Looking real serious. And then his chin will go around here and curve up for his jaw. And in general, sort of like in terms of proportion, your eye to your nostril is about the same as your nostril to your chin. And your nostril to your bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to chin. Okay, roughly. So eye, nostril, about the same as nostril, chin. And then nostril, bottom lip, like bottom of the bottom lip. Here to here, about the same as here to here. Okay, roughly. And then his jaw comes up to his ear. We have a little bit of a gap, right? And we've got a sideburn just like up here, right? So there's no line there. You just have this sort of sideburn, and the ear will come out and around from there. Ears are usually bigger than you'd think from the side. And then bones and ligaments inside here, and with an earring. Like so. And his hairline then comes the whole way around, and it's just this sort of zigzag, sort of spiking kind of hairline, right? Because his hair is all pulled back, tied back real tight. Like so. And then this curves around, so for the top of his head, so we'll go, yep. Right, and kind of, so he's got a hairband here, right? So it doesn't go round, like perfectly round. It kind of goes a little bit flat here. Right, see what I mean? So it doesn't go like super circular. Kind of goes a bit flatter. And then we bring it around the bottom. Like so. And then the rest of those hair spikes just down the bottom. Like that. And then we do that hairband here. We might have an extra line just in the middle of it. And then his ponytail, real spiky, sticking up from the back of his head. Some of those spikes go off my page. A few more room. You know, just bring them to a point and then back in. Like so. Right, so then the front of his neck and his collar and stuff, and the back of his neck. So the back of his neck is here, right? The front of his neck there. But his sort of polo neck collar comes across the front. It seems to go behind his neck and out here. It's very dark in this picture, so it's hard to make it out really. But hey, we do our best, don't we? Right, so then he's got that armor, that ninja armor, right? So it comes out here, around the front, up, around here, back behind the back of his head, and then it comes out from there, back around. It's got like a ridge or something on top, like this. Like so. And then, on the other side, same sort of thing. It's just sort of smaller, right? So it comes out from his chin, down to there. And then it goes up in behind, like so. And it's got that ridge coming down there as well. It's in the middle part, so we go down both sides. Down to there. Like so. Like that. And then the other side. So he's got like a shoulder pad here. Down, around, up. Then it's got a ridge that you just follow that shape again. Then a button. And then the rest of the side sort of goes down that way. Okay, so his arm is coming out here and it's going up to light a cigarette. So, right, so let's see. Shoulder bumps out that way. Comes out here and we have a fold for his arm. There's like another fold there. And then the forearm comes out here. Comes down that way. Wrist, and he's got like a round sort of wristband there, and then these sorts of crisscross kind of lines on it. Like so. Okay, so then the hands. Take your time with hands. They're tricky, and this one's kind of holding a lighter, right? So we'll go up to the back of the hand, and then it comes out. We go up for the thumb. Just there. And then we change direction for the knuckle, and then curve out for the bottom of the thumb. And then we'll bring it around there. Back in, curve back down for the palm of his hand. Right, and then the other side of the hand comes out here. These fingers look weird, even in the picture I'm drawing from, but we'll do it. We'll do it anyway. We'll go up. This is the little finger. So it goes in, down, around, curve around to there, and then fingernail. Like so, and then we'll go up for the next one. Cross, down, around, fingernail. So the lighter is like in here somewhere, right? And it looks like it's like in shadow, or so he's like holding it like this kind of thing. So next finger out and up there, and then it comes across and up and around and down, right? And there's a fingernail like here. Right, so then the lighter, right? We won't do the index finger yet because the box lighter is kind of here, right? So we'll just add that there. Should we see the other side of it? Maybe. So we'll go just like that. There might be another sort of skin line here, and maybe like some lines inside for fingers and stuff, but you can't really make out much. It's in the shadow. So that comes up here, and then the top of the lighter is open, so it's like comes down up to there, back like so. It's just like a little box on the inside, and then this top part comes out there, and then there's like a flame. Out like so, and then we can just see some of his index finger here. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So the lighter, Asuma's lighter, right, and cigarette, right? So they're quite close, right? So if the cigarette should be like here, so we gotta like draw that in, right? Right, like so. So then his mouth, it's very difficult to make out Asuma in this. So his mouth sort of comes out. He's kind of smiling, right? So that's his mouth line, top lip, out like so, bottom lip, out and down to there, right? So that's like his mouth, like so. Right, so then his nose, similar sort of thing. So it's like this number 7. Like an upside down 7 or a letter L. Same as Shikamaru's. And then nostril, like so. And then we go out for his brow. And up around, this time we go up underneath his headband, right? So once again, we know where his brow is, so we know where his eyebrow is, and that just like ticks up underneath the headband. You color this in, right? So that goes underneath his headband, so we don't see the end of it. So he's got his eye closed and he's kind of smiling, right? So we'll just give him sort of this sort of closed eye, and you thicken it up a little bit. And top eyelid can be here. Maybe like, should we see some bottom eyelid? Maybe like so. Right, so we'll just do his beard and his chin and stuff, right? So he's got like a hairy sort of line for his beard here. You can do this as hairy as you want, really. And that will go up underneath his headband. So his headband will be like here. And then his ear comes around here. Like so. And, you know, bones and ligaments then on the inside. So you got like a line like so, goes around there. You know, more lines inside there. He doesn't have any earrings around him, does he? Don't think so. I can't see it. It's because he's a real ghostly like image, so it's very hard to make out his features. But I can see the back of his head, so it comes down like so. And he's got sort of zigzag. It goes in behind. I think he's got like a collar like Shikamaru, so there's like a collar here. Like so, and then some hair spikes. Like so, right? And I think that goes behind the green collar then. So this is a hair spike, but it goes in behind the green collar. So the green collar is like here. Similar to this, so we'll go that, and then this has an extra ridge line on it. Like so. And then like the front of his neck should be, no, maybe here, like curves sort of this way. And then, okay, we'll finish the sort of headband up here. So it's kind of like bumps around, and then we have the metal plate on the front here, and it goes back up off my page, and we can just see some of this metal plate around here like this, and it'll have sort of ridge line on the top, maybe the bottom, and we can see some of the Leaf Village symbol. So depending on what side we're on, I'm going to guess, no, so it's the opposite side. So we can see like just like the tail, I think, and maybe some of the spiral that way, but not much, right? And then the top of his head will go that way. And then it's like a piece of his headband tied. Right, so then the other side of his armor sort of comes down here, and it'll go up around his chin, back up into here, and then it's got another sort of ridge line there, and then the middle of his chest, comes down there, and then we have like a shoulder armor plate here. Where his arm sort of starts like that, and then maybe like a sort of ridge sort of area there, and then his body on the other side. So shoulder comes down there, and then the inside of his green jacket here, and I got like a pocket that kind of sticks out, and that goes down. Bring his arm down, cross, and he's got like a bandage on his arm, I think. Just there. There might be like a full line or two. He's got like all these boxes coming across his chest, right? So we'll add them. We might as well while we're here. They're like pockets really, but they're on this side as well. So right, so I think that's everything. Okay, that is how to draw Asuma Sensei. Maybe his shoulder, sorry, just in like a line or something in there just to show his shoulder. Asuma Sensei with Shikamaru. I'm not crying, you're crying. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.